No? I'm just going to guess then. All right. Going to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Hi, guys. It's just Gina here without Big Man News and Dami. And this is Meet Us After 7. Throw some D's on that. All right.
You need more basic.
No, basic. Throw some D's on that.
There we go.
All right, guys. So Yus is running a bit behind. He's stuck in traffic. So I thought I'd just start because I'm here and Dami's here, and we're both here, so why not? So yeah, guys, we're here, innit? Have you missed us? This is obviously like a normal episode, so this isn't Patreon. But I guess the purpose of this episode is to remind you lot that we are still alive. Hello, hi. We're still here. You know, I know out of sight and out of mind and all of that stuff, but we're still here. We still have our live show happening on the 15th of January at the Clapham Grand in Clapham. So pause this episode now so you can go and buy your tickets.
Exactly.
And then when you finish buying your tickets, come back and listen to the rest of the episode. And thank you very much. Yeah. And yeah,
be there or be square.
Be circle. That's what I say. I'm extra.
Do you know what? Yeah, I only found out relatively recently that it's because it rhymes if you won't be around.
Huh?
Yeah.
What rhymes if you won't be around?
So be there or be square.
Yeah.
If you're not going to be square, where are you going to be?
At home.
Around.
No. Is that what? No, that's lame. That's actually lame. No, that's lame. That can't be the reason. No, I refuse.
Google it.
No, I refuse to accept that is the meaning of be there. I'm extra, so I'll say be there or be circle. Because I'm extra like that. But how have you been?
I've been good. It has been, I feel like it's probably, on the actual main pod, it's been maybe 2 or 3 years since I've been on one of these, I think.
Really?
To the point, it's been a long time. I've featured a couple of the comic book ones, and I think, did I do a Man Cave? I don't know. Anyway, I did. I'm pretty sure I did one with Jason like a couple years ago.
Oh wow, yeah. So, you ain't been on here in a minute then.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's Yusuff. So yeah, by the way, we started. By the way, so what's changed since we've last seen you?
Oh, where do I start? Wow.
Yeah. Not that long ago.
Okay, so probably since the last time I was on here, tons have changed. Like,
it's fine. Sorry, guys, Yusuff's in the building. If you haven't heard, it's because you know when it rains in this United Kingdom. Yeah, the country can't function. I actually got here at 6. Yeah. Mike.
So yeah, well, a lot's changed. Like I think I've changed career like twice.
Okay.
A lot of family stuff has happened as well.
Congrats, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. By the way, I'm not like married or having a child or anything.
I know, but I feel like people close to you have.
Yeah.
So it's congratulations. It's your day as well.
Yeah. No, I was live. We'll probably get into that a bit later, but that was so live.
Usually it's me, innit? Yeah. We're all right.
Yeah.
I did the soundboard with my mouth, you know.
You do?
Yeah.
So I'm like, guys, man, it took me an hour to get here, man. Traffic is crazy. Weather is nasty.
Yeah.
It's all a mess.
Normally I'm the late one. Extra late one, shall I say.
All a mess.
But yeah, and like I have my own stuff going on with my mates in terms of like content creation as well, but we've really taken it serious. Like,
oh really? What are you doing?
So it's football based, but it's based out of America. So I'm like the only UK representative.
Oh really?
So
soccer.
Yeah, they call it soccer. Yeah, but it's just primarily just about helping grow the actual football culture out there, because obviously there isn't one.
Okay.
Like, there generally isn't one in America, kind of thing. It's just it's only now, well, in the last 3-4 years, I want to say, people are starting to really like take it serious and believe in terms of the actual interest. Like there's always been an interest there, but now it's way more visible. Like CBS have all the whole Champions League rights.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So like you can see there's actual concerted effort now, but you know it's still very much it's way behind everything else.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know. it's more
Why are you a hater, man? I'm just trying to.
Hater? I'm just pointing out the fact that he's talking about.
He's just talking about things.
And you're just like,
Yeah.
But obviously,
I'm letting him speak his truth.
No, but you'd believe if I told you, oh, basketball, NFL, and baseball, those are like the biggest sports in America. You know,
Yeah.
so football's like way down the pecking order.
Yeah,
like,
of
do you know what I
course.
mean? So that's where the job is for us, kind of thing. But it's going well. Like our merch sells. Like what I love about Americans, like when they fuck with something, like
that's what we don't have over here.
Yeah, like
man.
they
Americans,
really
they rally over it.
Like they don't know what the hell like it is for the most part. Like we'll be making like we'll make jokes and then put it on a t-shirt, whatever. And like that will sell out. Like that was just
banter.
It was just bad that kind of thing, but they love it, innit? Like they really doing it. So that's going really well. Long-term relationship.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I was gonna say because I was gonna be like,
that you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what? No one private story.
Oh, we public now.
Oh, no.
We no longer close friends.
No. Honestly, it's like I don't. It's always gonna be close friends. I know I lied to you. Like that one week, but bro,
No, what I mean is, you announce it here.
Oh yeah, but
you won't put it on your.
Yeah. It's never
But
been
I
a
get
secret.
that though when you think about it, because like, not saying that like everybody that follows him is going to tune into this, so
Yeah.
he can. It's a bit more far removed.
Yeah.
I feel like on your socials, it's on your socials.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like this is direct access to know whatever's going on.
Yeah. So
I was talking about that coat the other day. Yeah. That's the thrift shop coat.
No, it's not.
This is.
I didn't get it from a thrift shop.
No, but that's what the thrift shop girls wear.
no, it's true. Where you go,
No, you're annoying.
If you go Shoreditch, that's what they will
You
look
know
like.
what, you're both annoying.
Why?
Do you know the Macklemore song? I'm gonna pop
Yeah.
some
That's
tags.
the first
So they
one.
got $20
That's
in
the
my
thrift shop.
pocket.
The thrift store coat.
This is from Zara.
Yeah, but it's based on the thrift store design.
Okay, whatever, man.
I can imagine Zara actually going for that look as well.
No, literally, this is not even last year. This is the year before. I've had it for 2 years. Yeah.
On a break,
Is it,
quickly.
and also,
Brent,
no,
Is his mic in his... What's Paul?
he wasn't talking about the pizza.
Talking about the pizza. I'm going to say... Oh... In the camera, is his mic covering his face? Okay.
And I was going to say, this is called a teddy bear coat, by the way.
Okay.
So
Do you know
just...
what I think about that?
Bro was like, it's got pork. I'm like,
like,
what?
Like, wait, what? What made you go with that verse?
So go on.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
You can't talk. Jinx, private Jinx.
Are we still doing that? Like,
No, it's Jinx, padlock, personal.
No.
I haven't heard
from
this in
East
like
London.
20 years.
Remember,
In my day, was Jinx.
You know what?
padlock,
This is
personal.
how you know, yeah, like different areas, different generations, different. Because for me, it was Jinx, private Jinx.
Just Jinx, fam. And someone would run to the table and touch like the wooden table.
What was your Jinx sign?
I don't think we didn't have a sign.
I didn't have a son either.
Like, for example,
Oh yeah, you know.
if I got this one, you can't give me the lurgies.
Oh,
And
I
then-
think I
and
remember
then
this.
That was boys, now it's girls.
Okay, I don't remember that.
I don't remember the
No.
Camera. Girls, boys.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to enjoy these sweets and I'll join you.
Yeah, you do that. You do it. You're hungry, innit? You need energy.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm
It's
thinking
fine.
about sweets the whole drive.
Think about what sweets? Seriously, like just
I've been thinking about the sweets the whole drive. Like once I get the bread, I'm gonna tuck into them.
yeah, your feed. Literally, like you literally walked in, turned your back, was like, oh, you even took it and put it there. I said, yeah, he's arrived.
No, that drive. I was sitting in traffic for an
I'm not
hour.
gonna lie, traffic is one thing that gives me crazy anxiety. Like generally speaking, like
It
if
don't
you
give me anxiety. It just gets me hella frustrated.
nah, it gives me both. If I'm running late, my anxiety is through the roof. But the dumb thing is, nothing's gonna change though.
Yeah.
So I always try to say to myself, like, bro, like I get angry and agitated and start shouting at, like, you know what I mean, in the car. But this isn't changing your situation. Just sit here peacefully. Do you know the biggest schoolboy error I did the other day?
What's that?
Oh my gosh. So I was driving to my friends, yeah, in Dartford. And every time I go there, yeah, I know the way in it.
Yeah.
No. So every time I go there, I use my sat nav, but I know the way. So
Yeah.
the one time I said I'm not going to use the sat nav today because I know the way. I should have used the sat nav because it would have told
That's
me
how it
that
is.
the traffic was unbearable.
Yeah.
So we had a reservation to be somewhere for 9:30, I think, or whatever. And I was going to drop my car there and then he was going to drive.
Mm.
And then it went left. So as I'm like coming onto the M25, there's a sign in it and it says, delays or whatever, yeah. But it didn't say how long the delays were, so I thought, oh, it can't be that bad.
What was the time?
Okay, went on to the M25, yeah. No. You know when you turn off your engine?
Oh, them ones.
That kind of traffic, yeah. And it was so peak because I literally just kind of like, if I turned on my phone, I would have just gone back around the roundabout and gone the other way, right?
Yeah.
Because I could have gone the Blackwall Tunnel way.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think you understand, yeah. So when I first put in my thing and I was there, it said like a 25, it said I would get there. Like from where I was, it should have taken me 15 minutes, like on a normal day to get there, right? It was now telling me like 45 minutes, from where I was. That was bad. And then I thought, okay, cool, let me just breathe. The time went up to an hour and 21 minutes. An hour and 21 minutes. Like, like literally. And you know when like...
Let's get out and walk.
No, you know what I wanted to do? Legit. I wanted to park my car on the hard shoulder and just walk. Like, I just thought, I thought...
Yeah, no, I'll lose my mind.
I was like,
I'll lose my mind.
I physically cannot sit here for an hour and like... I was so angry at myself and I thought, why did you want to be freaking sat-nav today? Like, all the time you use your phone.
Getting stuck in traffic is one of the worst feelings ever.
You wanted to prove a point to whom? To whom's? Who did you want to prove a point to that you know the way? Yes. You wanted to be Dora the Explorer?
Traffic, like, getting stuck in traffic is bad, yeah. But you see Lagos traffic. Just forget about it.
Yeah, but you know what? No, but
obviously Lagos is a different kind of fish.
But do you know what it is with that kind of traffic though? You wake up every day and you know what you're getting yourself into. I will never, like, in Ghana traffic is the same.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, you
know I didn't get into no traffic in Ghana.
I don't know. Do you know it's because of where you live? So where I live, I live, like, for me, I'm that person who doesn't live in town. Okay. So you lived in you're in town, right? I have to travel in. It's for me, it's like living in Essex.
Boundary.
Yeah. For me,
come on.
It's like, very annoying. It's literally like now, yeah. You know where I live, going into London in the morning during rush hour is peak. On the way back, during rush hour is peak. That's my journey in Ghana. So me going into town, I'm always going to get stuck in that. The only time for me it was blessed was after like 8, 9 p.m, like in the night. Okay. That's when it was cool. But any other time I got in the car, I knew what I was getting myself involved in. So there was no reason for me to eat. I can't even get in the car and be mad. Just make sure the car has AC. That's all I care about. I can't get in a car with no AC. Because remember, at least if you're in a car with no AC and you're driving, you've got the breeze coming from outside. You're in standstill traffic with no AC. That's big. And then all you can feel is the sweat dripping down your back. Or underneath your boob. No.
What was Nice saying though?
Do you know what I was actually going to say? Funny enough, I didn't really get stuck in any traffic, you know?
No, not traffic. I mean, just
in general. I can't believe it took me 14 years to go back.
Oh,
I know. But
I can't.
Let me not. I've judged you already.
I know.
But with that being said, there, like,
hold on. Let me do my year calculation.
You 2008, innit?
Yeah.
Same.
Hey,
2008. Well, I came back in January 2009. I want to say. Okay. Yeah, I came back in January 2009. So I went December. 12. So like that, we were like the founders of Dirty December. I want to say.
I'm not gonna lie. 14 years.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, literally.
Yeah. So, but no, honestly, like,
I really want to delve into that though, guys. Please.
What?
Let me ask you a question. Yeah, like,
you know why? Because you're such a frequent home goer. For you, it's like you can't imagine it.
Do you know what it is though? Yeah, yeah or no?
Yeah.
So mine, I had like a long gap.
Yeah.
Not as long as that, but like, so I went to Ghana, like, you know when you're young and you go 6 weeks holidays, absolutely ghetto. And I'm talking, the day after, and your mum will make, I spent the whole, the whole summer holiday.
Same, but I loved it.
I never enjoyed it. I just always think, why? But I always lost weight though when I came back. That was the plus size. That was the bonus. But so last time I went in Ghana, I was 15. I think I went in year 10. Yeah. You know, year 10. Yeah, 15, year 10. And then after that, my next trip wasn't till I was 22. Okay. So I went at 15 and then at 22, I went with my siblings.
7-year gap.
Because obviously they're older than me. So they're doing 30 December. They've been doing it. They've been going like every year religiously. Yeah. So this is the first year that I can like jump on at 22. Yeah. And when I went, I lost my mind. I could not believe, because remember the last time I went, I was 15. I hated it.
You couldn't do
I couldn't do anything. I just found it boring. There was nothing to do. Going at 22, I just thought, oh my days, I got it. Yeah. I just was like, wow, like I really understand it. And remember, that's 2012. No, 2012. So imagine like going from 2012, 2004, like the difference in like just the of how much it had like developed and stuff.
Yeah.
And then after that, to be fair, after 2012, my next time going to Ghana wasn't until like 2017.
Okay.
So it's from 2017
been going quite regularly.
that I've been going like every year without fail, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I feel like that's probably gonna be. I'm definitely going next year, and I know the reason why. I know I'm definitely going next year because before I left, like I got my phone. I got a SIM card straight away, pretty much. So I got a number there. I got a bank account there as well. So like I don't know how I function this time without a bank account, but I was like, next time I go, I can't not have one. Like it was so frustrating having to send money to my brother-in-law because he's got an account and him getting the money out for me or me taking his card. Like it was just annoying. So I was like, okay.
I use my Monzo.
Monzo in Nigeria. Do you know how much I paid for a Sprite? I went to Vertigo, right?
Yeah, but what difference would it make if you paid cash for card?
Oh, you mean the currency?
I paid £6.19 for a Sprite on my Monzo. I said never.
And what difference would it make if you paid cash?
Because I don't know if
Do you know why? No. You know why you're not lying actually?
Go on.
Because when I went to Abuja, and I was there, obviously I was with Londoners, but they frequent Nigeria a lot. So they refused to use their card for the same reasons. So they would always like convert cash every day, and it's because apparently the exchange rate is different.
Yep, it is.
When you use Naira, or if you pay in pounds like via your card, the exchange rate is.
But what's the difference? The difference,
bro. I won't lie to you. I think it's double. I'm not even joking myself.
No way.
I don't know about it.
No way.
And I'll tell you why, because so whenever my brother-in-law changes money kind of thing, he doesn't do it through conventional means.
No, of course. Everyone has a person. Like,
Do you know
even
what I
in
mean?
Ghana, there's a guy that comes to our house.
That's a conventional means like it's illegal. It's not illegal. It's not illegal to change money with
Your bedroom.
Okay.
Papa John.
Put it like this: we was getting like the rates we was getting was like $8.65, $8.50, around that kind of thing. But when I looked at the exchange rate on what I paid for on my Monzo, bro, it was like $3.55.
Yeah, because you were getting it from my man.
That's why I said I'm never doing that again. Like it was I couldn't bro. I've never paid for that. And I might as well go alcohol.
No, £6 for a Sprite is
bro,
absolute.
It was a
tomfoolery.
Ghana's not that bad though. But one thing about Ghana though is the country functions off mobile money a lot.
This is what I'm saying.
So it's called Momo. So everyone generally uses Momo, like as in like no one does bank transfers or anything.
No, so we do in Nigeria.
We don't. So with a lot of people, let's say I'm even coming to pay you as a customer for your service. If you don't take cash, I'll just Momo the money to you. So
I don't think I was meant to pay the receptionist at my hotel via this Momo. Even told me how the Momo is not working. I walked in the rain. Remember I told you that time? And when I got back, she was like, why did you do it? It's working. I said, but you sent me to the bank.
Yeah.
Now you tell me it's working. Now look at me drenched.
So what I used to do was I'd do what you would do, where I'd get someone else to I'd message my cousin or anyone and be like, oh, can you pay this a moment? I'll just give you the cash when I see you. That's what I used to do.
Okay.
Or there's a company I actually did an ad for. It's called Remitly. So they was like a
I remember that actually.
Yeah, it was like a money mobile thing. So it was sick because when I was there, it helped me out a lot. But the exchange rate wasn't as great. Like you said, like, you know, when you change money, it wasn't that much. It wasn't like a crazy difference though. But the exchange rate was always better, like if it was like in person or whatever. Yeah. But I just used the app. And the thing with the app as well though is you could like the minimum amount is £10. And obviously like my Uber's never coming up to £10 in Ghana. Do you know what I mean? So even for like small stuff like that, it was annoying because you wouldn't be able to like pay for it via that. But yeah, man.
That was, to be honest, overall it was good because like I basically all my cousins. This is like the first time in my life, right, where every single like surviving member of my family have been in the same city. Been in the same country at least, innit? So that was good. Like my cousins that live in the States, they were over there. Like they came with their kids and whatnot. Like it was so sick. We all went to my grandma's house, right? And the way we all used to play when we were younger at my grandma's house, like his kids would just went into the same areas, doing the exact same things, like looking inside down the well and stuff, without anybody prompting them. It just felt natural, innit?
Yeah.
Like my uncle, like my favorite uncle, like, you know, I spent like quite a lot of time with him as well. What else? Like we obviously like whenever you go, I don't stay on the mainland purely for the fact that it's not easy to get about in terms of the roads and in terms of like if you want to go out and do stuff kind of thing. There's stuff to do, but it's not easy. So obviously we stay in Lekki, innit? So every time we want to come to the mainland, obviously we like get out relatively early. Yeah. Because the traffic on the bridge and whatnot kind of thing. But yeah, man, like the wedding was insane. Like we went to went to a private beach.
But don't worry, we'll be there in
We'll be there in Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco.
Oh,
still.
listen, you guys have no excuses.
No.
I've
I've
told her I'm coming.
I've literally spoken to her as well. Calm down.
Yeah,
I've spoken to her.
Just
I
making
was saying,
you
you
guys-
can't- no.
Yeah. No, we've actually had the conversation. And I even spoke to her yesterday.
Good.
And she said it's very intimate. So for me,
Yeah.
knowing that it's intimate and the fact that I even got the invite, I thought, no,
Yeah.
I have to go.
She asked me, Lima messaged me straight away, are you going? I said, yeah. Okay, cool. And then she's like, okay, thanks, I'm coming. You know what I mean?
But yeah, obviously, this is the first time my girl's ever been in Africa.
Is she not wish from?
She's from Jamaica.
Okay.
And the first day or two, because of the airport, everybody always has the airport stories, isn't it? But she was not impressed. And she's someone that once she gets into a mood, like
That's it.
So she's not impressed. This is, what do you expect?
No, but do you know what? Do you know what it is though? Yeah, for me, it's being somewhere foreign
Yeah.
that you're not used to, and it being overwhelming. So when I went to, remember I was in Ghana for time. So
Yeah.
and obviously Ghana's home, so I understand Tree. I get it, and they have the same hustle and bustle, but you lot take it to a different level.
It's disgusting,
Like,
man.
you
To be
see,
honest.
the way I got poached,
Yeah.
I was so rattled because I was by myself,
Yeah.
and like the driver was outside. So like I get to the airport now, and there's no Wi-Fi. This is what even blew my mind. Yeah,
This is why you need your own.
There's
phone.
no-
When did you go? Nice.
when I go Abuja, I went from Ghana, innit? In March.
Okay. Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Oh.
So for me, in my head, I'm like, okay, at least they'll have Wi-Fi, so at least I'll be able to communicate.
Yeah, there's
No,
Wi-Fi.
please. Got to the airport, the guy was like, there's no Wi-Fi in this side of the airport. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I meant
There's
to
no
do?
Wi-Fi in general. What
Yeah.
you mean?
No, but he was like, there's no Wi-Fi. And I was just like, oh my days. Oh no, because basically, I had to fly from, when I was going, I had to, because it was a weekend, flights don't go directly to Abuja from Accra.
Oh, yeah.
Only Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
So I had to go to bloody Lagos and then go to Abuja.
Okay.
So when I was in Lagos, I had Wi-Fi. Then when I went from Lagos to Abuja, they didn't have any Wi-Fi in the airport. So obviously I'm scrambling, I'm panicking now.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, these small, these like really, the tiny air, like nothing ever runs on time.
Yeah.
So your flight is hella delayed. So I was already in the airport for too long and I just thought, oh my days, like I'm suffering here. Like I need to get out of here. But when I got out of the airport, one of the guys who works in the airport, like I thought, do you know what? I know these are going to hustle me, but you see right now, I'm actually desperate.
Yeah.
I'm by myself. I don't know where I'm going. Like I couldn't even use my phone. So one guy came over to me. He was like, do you know what? I'm going to help you. I was like, thank you. And I was like, do you know what? I don't have any Naira on me, but we'll go cash point in it because right now I'm bare.
Yeah.
So like he took me to the cash point. Like he showed me how to get to where I needed to go to, whatever. It was really useful. He even let me use his phone.
Yeah.
So I called the driver.
Should
everything.
just next time, if you even necessarily just hotspot off them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was really cool. And then I'm walking outside the station now. So obviously one guy comes up to me. He's like, oh, do you want me to help you take your bags? I'm like, no, it's fine. Yeah. Then his bedroom comes.
Yeah.
And then a girl, like there's three of them. There's one lady and two guys.
Yeah.
And they're
Trying to help you.
yeah, but I don't want them to help me, and it's
Exactly,
stressing me out.
Yeah.
And she's just like, "Oh, madam, black beauty." Like,
Alright,
support us.
so let me tell you something. Yeah, what I realized, in general, it's not. I've seen how my sisters conduct themselves in Nigeria, and my sisters are the most loveliest people like you can ever hope to meet.
But when you're there, you got me.
No, but when you're in Nigeria, I'm not. You have to show.
Yeah, you have to be stern.
You have to
be stern. You have to be stern.
So Borden just being bad man because that's the only way they get the message.
Yeah.
It's not because you want to, because you have any sort of ill feelings for them, but that's the like Nigerians.
If you're acting all timid
hard
and
of hearing.
whatever,
And that's
then-
the thing is, I was trying to do this please I'm shy stuff in it.
You're gonna be like, get him.
Yeah,
No,
you have to.
as in
No, but
they,
you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
listen,
You have to.
they followed me, and then like she was like, "Oh, madam, please," and I was like, "I've got nothing for you." I said, literally,
Yeah.
I have nothing for you. You wasn't part of the arrangement or the agreement, so I don't even know why you're even here.
Yeah.
You literally latched on last minute. Oh, but you see, I'm helping. I'm taking you to safety. I didn't ask you to.
Exactly.
I'm taking
Like
you to safety.
literally, yeah.
No,
And
that
then
is
we
crap.
come out of
They
the
killed
airport
me,
and
man.
there's like a little tunnel. Oh, I said, nah, this country's stressing me out.
Yeah.
Come through the tunnel, like outside the airport,
Yeah.
There's hustlers,
Yeah.
as in, the man is standing there with Naira in his hand,
Yeah.
on the saying, do you want to exchange your money?
Yeah.
Oh, they'll rob you. Yeah.
Like, there's bare of them.
Yeah.
Like, standing here, Naira. And I thought, nah, this can't be real. Like, literally, it was so overwhelming.
Yeah.
And then,
Hustle and bustle, man.
no, it was, I don't know, Abuja's a Islamic state, innit?
I don't.
No?
Okay, so
Or it's got a big,
So Nigeria in general, it's like the split between Islam and Christianity. It's not fifth. I think I want to say someone can correct me, but I think it's like
there's more Muslims than...
it's only slight. Though.
Okay.
It's only very slight. So I want to say maybe like 52, 53%
Okay, fair
Muslim,
enough.
and then like maybe You know, but it's not overwhelming at all.
Because I feel like when I was there, I saw a lot of Muslims.
In Abuja?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. So,
like loads. Even in the hotel I was in.
See, I've never visited Abuja, but my brother lives there.
There was loads.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, maybe this is more like where a lot of Muslims live, if that makes sense.
See, my brother is is an Arabic teacher.
Okay.
So like, and obviously he used to live in Lagos, but he moved to Abuja with his family kind of thing. So that there might be some legs to that, but I don't know. I've never ever been to Abuja before.
Yeah.
But yeah. What I was saying, after the first day, she was a bit upset, and then she got some food in her, like, do you know what I mean? Like actual proper food, like egusi pound, jam, do you know what I mean? What do you call it?
Amala.
Not even amala.
I heard amala's horrible.
Amala.
What's what I'm looking for on my days?
I got
for real?
taught a song, by the way, when I was younger from my Nigerian friends. Amala, no solution, save Nigeria from pollution.
What is that?
This is the remix.
That's what I got.
No, what I am actually, that's it.
I am actually.
Yeah,
I am actually is top
tier.
Bro, it's top
tier.
tier.
But you have to have a top tier stomach to handle it, though.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But she's proper addicted to it. So like she
Buff,
got
buff.
that and she was right as rain.
Cool.
And then after that, like she pretty much became a local.
That's up.
Like we actually got into a fight at a cash point, and like I actually put hands on.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, put pause on.
Yeah, because like he basically tried to push in front. He tried to push in front of her, but like before that, there was already tension there because he thought that he was claiming that she wasn't there, but I was like, I quickly went to the toilet, so I came out and I saw that there was a bit of tension there, innit? So he's like trying to get in front, kind of thing. There's a woman that's already at the cash point. She's like, no, he was there. And then my girl was like, he wasn't. Kind of thing. And she's like, she was born here, but obviously she went to school in Jamaica, kind of thing. So I can see she's getting angry, and the accent's coming more and more.
Listen,
Listen.
you know what I'm talking about? Dangerous.
So it got to a point where the woman had left the cash point now, and the guy tried to
Cut in front.
Yeah.
He put cut in front. He's actually like put his hand on her arm. Listen,
When you say you put the pause on him, what do you mean?
Listen, like I grabbed him and threw him into the car park.
Oh, was it?
Wow.
Dams.
Literally, like I was like, I was actually gonna punch him. I thought, you know what, I'm in Nigeria. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but you have to move mad there because people think, because
You're foreign.
you're
UK,
foreign,
yeah,
you sound a certain way and you dress a certain way that you don't know how to handle yourself, kind of thing.
It's true.
Then my other sister got out of the car,
Yeah.
kind of thing, and then she started screaming in Europe, and everybody calmed down. They're like, okay,
Okay.
you know what I mean? It's not that kind of party, kind of thing. But yeah, man, like she loved it. And now there's talk about her wanting to do the same thing. I was like, I want to.
I tried, like,
Yeah, I want to, but it's like,
it's intense though.
Listen.
I've heard,
listen.
I've never actually, you know what? I'm actually quite sad.
You keep saying you've never been to a Nigerian tribe before, have you?
In the UK, yeah.
Oh,
It's different.
I know.
I've seen you saying that to me before.
I've been to bare Nigerian trads
Oh.
in the UK.
I don't know why.
Loads.
I don't know why I think
I've tied Gilly more than once.
that.
I've tied Gilly, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the only thing, I'm going to be honest, the only thing I don't like about Nigerian trads is live bands annoy me. I think they're good for like 10 minutes. After that, I'm just like, knock it off.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
I haven't been to Nigeria winning for time, but even on, like just seeing on the Grammar stuff, I ain't seen live bands.
Oh no, there was a live band that time, and there was a live band.
No, yeah, that's Nigeria. I mean, here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it's different. I tell you what, over here, obviously there's artists over here, but there's no, like, per capita, there's way more in Nigeria. Like,
Yeah, of course.
Way more.
Of course. I mean, here.
It's going to be harder, and they're going to cost way more over here as well. So if you want it to be authentic. But yeah, overall, like, I'll be back next year. Like,
Yeah, I need to make sure I go.
I
I
don't know.
was meant to go last year, obviously, but
Yeah, I don't know when or even why, but I'll definitely be there. But yeah, that private beach we went to was so sick. And the guy that owned the beach house, I told my deal, was like, yeah, come back anytime you want with your mates. We're there. Like,
Private beaches are the one though.
nice.
But then with that private beach, was there like loads of like beggars and like...
There wasn't that many, to be fair.
Because I find that when I go like in Ghana, like all the private beaches I've been to, you always get like the locals because they're always in random remote areas, right? So you'll have like the locals who live around there who obviously tourism is like what brings the money in and stuff like that. And they're so relentless. Like, I get it.
One boy, we were leaving, chased the car for like, I don't know, for like 50, 60 meters. Like,
No, I'm done. That's a long time.
Nigerian lads, ooh,
Sweets.
Jody baby's looking tantalizing.
But yeah, man.
You're mad.
That was definitely probably one of the highlights of my year, for sure.
Oh,
But yeah,
that's right.
I suppose.
Speaking of Africa,
I knew.
Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, but I feel like,
Wakanda Forever.
you know, we can talk about it. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, spoiler alert.
Yeah, of
time,
course. Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
Spoiler alert.
This is all spoilers. Like this is deep spoilers. I'm talking about
Even
everything.
it's spoilers, even for me,
So
because I missed
if
the
you
first
ain't
half an
seen
hour.
Wakanda Forever,
I know.
you better just skip. Don't worry, I'll put timestamps.
I think I want to go again next week. So you can tag along.
I was actually meant to go.
Yeah, no. If you're going again, I might come along.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm meant to go again. I need to go again.
I was thinking to watch it again still.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Wakanda Forever.
Actually, you know, Economy is coming as well. Actually,
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Who?
He's a friend.
Okay.
she's generally my best friend. He's just been a dick.
No, he's his friend.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, cool. First question is, how do you feel they dealt with Chadwick's death?
I can't get involved because obviously I missed the whole ceremony
I'll
and
start.
stuff like that.
So-
But
I'll start. You say you can't get bothered. You said, but
proceed.
all right. I thought, well, maybe you can give me an opinion on this. I thought the opening scene where he passed away
Yeah.
due to this illness he had,
Yeah.
I felt like it was too quick.
Question.
Yeah.
You're spoiling it for me anyway, so it's fine, yeah. So is that what happened? Because honestly, I don't know how he died.
Oh yeah. So in the movie he died of an illness.
Yeah.
And Shuri was trying to cure him.
But she
Oh,
couldn't.
is that
she
why she
couldn't.
was so emotionally in?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
just saw it as she's obviously lost her best friend in it.
Yeah.
So, but now this makes a lot
Yeah.
more
She
sense
was
because she
in-
kept saying that she
Yeah.
could save her brother.
She was in the lab looking at his DNA strand, trying to figure that out. And then the mum was like, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
They didn't show him, but the
Yeah.
mum came out of the room where he was laying.
Yeah.
And then I just felt it was too quick.
Do you know what though? With that being said, I agree with you, but at the same time, do you know? I don't know if the right term would be trauma porn, but it's like that's what I feel. Like,
Is that a real thing? You just
What's
made up?
trauma porn?
as in people like they kind of get a fix of like, you know, sadness. Like they like seeing that kind of thing, and we already know he's dead. Number one, in
Yeah.
real life and in the film kind of thing. And how long do you want to spend actually him?
No, I ain't saying drag the scene out for half an hour.
Yeah, but-
I just mean give me a bit more depth. I'm not saying I don't know what that looks like in time. It
Yeah.
just felt very fast.
I don't know because
You know what I mean?
I think the actual funeral itself was great. I think the funeral did
Yeah, no,
what it needed to do in it.
the way they paid tribute to him in the funeral was great.
Yeah, there was like
Yeah.
there was bare little things. Like
But it's just his death thing. I thought it just kind of got glossed over.
yeah, I don't
Like,
know if I agree
for
with you.
example, what illness? What's the illness? How long has he been dead for? How long has he been ill for?
They said it was a year.
I mean,
They said it was a year after he came back from the snap. Because originally the plot of this film was supposed to be him. The film itself was always going to be about mourning, innit? Regardless if he was alive or not. Like
yeah,
Ryan Coogler had an idea. In fact, Namor was going to be in the film, regardless of what happened as
yeah.
well. But the film was actually supposed to be about him mourning the loss of time that he lost, obviously those 5 years,
Okay.
kind of thing. So that was always the film itself was always going to be it was ended up being a tearjerker, but it's always going to be like pull on your emotions kind of thing.
For some reason, the film didn't make me sad.
It didn't make me sad, but everyone I went, actually one person I went with cried actually.
Yeah. Did it evoke any emotions from?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest, Jared. You see me,
I say you say fuck of the family. You know what I mean?
Yusuf. It's like you literally. Then my next
Yeah.
words were gonna be "fuck the family."
Yeah,
So no.
yeah.
But I understood why people got emotional and
Yeah,
got
of
sad.
course.
I think I just need to allow myself to be soft, but I don't.
Mm.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was. I think the ending was emotional.
Oh, that was
Like the
that was-
I'm not
ending.
gonna lie, that didn't move me either.
No, do you know what it is? I have a thing for music and songs.
Okay.
Like you see Rihanna's song, yeah. First
Yeah.
time I heard it,
Yeah.
I was like, this song could make me cry on Jesus
On a
Christ.
normal day, is what you're gonna say.
On an emotional day.
Oh, okay.
I find the song very like soothing but quite emotional, if that makes sense. So when I heard it in the film at the end with the reveal and like that whole moment, it was emotional. I didn't cry. I didn't want to cry.
The reveal of
Here we go.
Chadwick's son. Yeah, I told
You
you
just wanted
full
to say
spoilers.
that.
Yeah, full spoilers. Yeah.
Well, no, it's actually he didn't have any children, but
What do you mean?
You what?
he didn't have any children.
What?
Was that his son in real life?
No, man.
Exactly. You said Chadwick.
So, sorry.
T'Challa.
Yeah.
You know what we mean.
You know what I mean?
Nah, damn, you're extra because I fully got what you meant.
Yeah, sorry.
You meant T'Challa.
No, but seriously.
Nah, people like
Yeah, but how often, sometimes you just call the character by their real name because you just forget it. You know what I mean? Anyway, T'Challa's son at the end of the movie, right? Yeah, that part didn't even evoke any emotion for me either.
No.
Okay.
You know, the whole, because everyone in the cinema was like, did anyone you're screaming clap, by the way? Because
Yeah, they clapped some, man.
yeah, because I don't know, I didn't feel like it was.
I'm not
needed
gonna
to clap.
lie. Can I be honest?
I don't feel like it was.
When the film finished, I said, so what? We're not gonna clap. No, literally,
Yeah.
I said, swear, we're not gonna clap. Do you know why?
For some reason, I don't feel like it was a clap moment.
Let me explain why.
They clapped twice.
It's because I went to private screenings. I feel like when you go to private screenings, the like it's not random strangers in it. So I expected it to be like, do you know what I mean?
The thing, they clapped twice. They clapped after Shuri got her suit on. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. And then,
Yeah.
and then obviously at the end as well. But
Yeah.
it was like, don't get me wrong, I actually really, really liked the film.
Yeah, no, same here.
Yeah.
It was a good film. I liked it.
I really, really,
I
really,
don't know.
I really, really liked the film.
But for me, I felt like it didn't peak high enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when it peaked, it didn't peak high enough for me. It was like,
Yeah.
I need a bit more.
But you know what? What I really, I agree with you, but at the same time, they packed in loads into that film. Like, so that's why I feel like a second watch is definitely worth it, because even all the stuff that I caught, I know there's stuff that I missed.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, they packed loads. And what I really love about the director himself, Ryan, right? Ryan he proper trusts like the source material. Like, he trusts it and he respects it. And that's why certain things were done a certain way, because even in my screening, one guy like that I went with next to me was like, oh, so what, she's gonna be Black Panther? And I was like, yeah, that's how it should go.
That's how it is in the comics.
That's how it goes. Nah, man, it should have been Nakia. And if I was like,
Nakia?
Okay, whatever.
Nakia, that's Lupia's character.
Yeah. I was just like, I know. And then like when Namor stabbed her on the rock kind of thing, he's like, what, that's your Black Panther? I was like, shut up.
Who's this guy? Were your friend or something?
Well, a friend of my friend.
Oh.
So I was just like,
I mean, nigga, stop talking to me. I'm trying to watch the movie, bro. What's going on?
I was just like, so when I saw certain things and then things with like even Riri, right?
Yeah.
I really wasn't sure. I didn't watch any trailers. I didn't watch any promo for the film, so I was shocked. Like when I started watching the film and I saw them hinting at certain things, and they were talking about a scientist and like, oh, the scientist goes to MIT and she's a.
Oh, you went in the film without knowing that she was in the movie?
I did. I think I got a hint.
Okay.
Like a hint of it, but I wasn't too sure. But I didn't watch anything for it.
Okay.
So when they said, oh, she's a young scientist and she's in MIT, I was like,
is she in a Marvel? Is she actually a Marvel character?
Yeah. So
okay, because the way you're talking, I'm just like.
Yeah, no. So and this is why. In fact, you actually bringing it up is actually really, really good, because when the Civil War film came out in 2016, she hadn't even made her comic debut yet. She didn't even exist.
Oh, didn't she?
No.
She's new like that?
She's a very
Are
new
you sure?
character. Yes. Yes. Riri Williams is a very new.
No, okay. Ironheart, is she not Riri Williams?
No, Ironheart is a complete new character.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm really slow. So she's meant to be Iron Man's like protege or whatever.
Yeah,
like, well, she's from like.
Hold on, in the comics, she's not his direct protege. She's
not direct.
Someone who knows his work and
so like she's really clever basically, and she's originally from Chicago.
I didn't realize she was that new of a character, you know.
Yeah, she's from Chicago basically, and she just essentially just is incredibly intelligent, and Tony Stark basically like he has her on a radar kind of thing, and then obviously like he does a little bit of mentorship through like what's the word I'm looking for, AI and whatnot, stuff like that kind of thing. But like she's a very, very new character kind of thing. But to me, it didn't feel forced. It didn't feel like she was just there for no reason. She actually helped move the story along. She was a major part of the plot point. She was a major reason why what do you call it?
All this was even happening.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. And it felt fresh, and it felt natural almost to a certain degree. So yeah, like shout out to Ryan, man. And there's other things I was reading as well. He actually learned how to swim on set because he wanted to be that close to the actors. And there was another person that learned how to swim. I can't remember if it was Namor or somebody else.
What do you call it? Namor.
Namor.
That's how that's pronounced, isn't it? I don't know. But yeah, like quite a few of them obviously were doing things that they were completely out of their comfort zone kind of thing. And there was a lot that, of love. I felt like the film had a lot of love in it. So
I didn't get that.
Love?
I did.
Love from, what's that? I did. You from?
No, from like the actual production of it all, like everything. Even Angela Bassett's performance.
Oh, you mean you feel like the movie was made with love?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because of
Chadwick.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when I did watch it though, I did think, do you know why this is? Even like the scene where she's reminiscing on like him, and you know when you saw the flashbacks of them two like in the first stuff like that, right? I was like, you guys really like, in terms of you lot tapping into your emotions, I can imagine how real it must have been.
Oh yeah, it must have been raw.
This is like, even I can imagine even the first day of like
Yeah,
going on
first
to
day of
set.
filming after you find out he passed. Yeah,
It's gonna be crazy because he should be there, right?
Exactly.
So I think, like I've you know what I wow, what is going on today? I'm tired, bruv. I felt the emotion in that sense.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when like Lupita was talking about like why she didn't come to the funeral, like, you know, that little like exchange she had.
Yeah.
I felt that. Do you know what I mean? And I got it. And you know what spun me though? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect Angela Bassett to die.
Same. I didn't expect it.
That rattled me.
I didn't expect it. I was rattled
Give Shuri a break, bro.
because her dad, her brother, and now her mum.
But I get it. It was that was. I didn't enjoy it, to be honest. But for the story to move along, it's like she had to kind of go through what Charlie went through as well.
She's like 4 now. His family just dying left and center, basically.
Is that his story?
Yeah, 4 story.
Yeah, like
mum gone, brother gone, dad gone, everyone gone. All right. Some talking points. So, Killmonger, thoughts? Were you surprised? Did you like his cameo? You like his comeback?
I liked his cameo, his comeback, and seeing him in there. Still fine as ever. Thank you, Jesus. With Michael Jordan. I was surprised because I didn't expect her to see him when obviously she drank the heart shape.
Because she got a dark heart.
Yeah, but it made so much sense, and I liked the fact that it was a conflict that she had to deal with, and she knew she couldn't voice it.
Yeah.
So when everyone kept asking her who she saw, she just said it didn't work.
Yeah.
Because she knew
Like,
that
they
what she
tell
was,
her, like,
everyone would know what she's harboring in her heart, right? So I loved that, and I think it was a nice cameo because he's still kind of in the film.
Yeah.
And I even forgot that he died. Remember that the last thing? No one was sure because they were like, you just kind of saw him sitting next to Chadwick, so you didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, T'Challa. You didn't know whether he was alive or dead.
Yeah.
So that was good.
What's our thoughts on Namor? What's his people called?
Atlanteans.
No. It's meant to be Atlanteans, but they changed it.
Talakun.
Because they were mad strong, you know.
Well, I know
Talokunians or something.
Talohan, I believe, is what they're from.
Yeah.
So that's called Talohanians.
Okay, Talohanians. Fam, they're mad strong.
Yeah.
That fight on the bridge with Okoye and them, that fight was epic.
That was
And they don't die.
Yeah.
They regenerate.
Yeah.
Fast.
Really fast because I thought she killed them.
Yeah.
Then within like
They
2
were
seconds,
like,
they just all got up and I thought, fighting people like you is long.
Yeah.
But he said the M word, bro.
Who?
Namor.
Yeah, he did.
What word?
Mutant.
Oh, like mutants are now existing Marvel now because they couldn't before.
Oh, didn't what's her face say it first?
Miss Marvel, yeah.
What? Elaborate, please.
So basically, you know X-Men and that, they're mutants, right? But because of that studio rights, they couldn't ever be in the actual Disney Marvel films until now, basically.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's dope. So even the way they like that black, not the black whale, you know the whales that are black with the white patches?
Oh, the killer whales. I call them Free Willies.
Yeah, literally Free Willies.
When it flew out the wall, I know, fam, big scene.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, no, these guys are serious.
Yeah,
the fact that they even imagine like a whale is your like
you're right.
Your mode of transport.
Yeah,
don't piss me off.
It was dope. I feel like
and those water bombs.
Yeah,
I don't remember those. Someone mentioned it to me yesterday. It was Vans and them all talking about yesterday. I was like,
there were several water bombs. So basically, the first one is they did it on the bridge, and that's when Okoye fell into the water.
Okay.
They threw that water bomb at her,
and then there was one where they, I forgot the name of it. They call it the sea something. Anyway, the ship that they were on.
Yeah. When they put it underneath.
They put it underneath, and then all
for some reason it's invaded my
memory. I don't know.
Wells
carried the whole batch of them.
Yeah, and then it just like
That's why I gotta watch it again because for some reason I don't remember this. I don't know why.
So she put the first one underneath. It was a massive one, though, innit? A really big one underneath, and that kind of like system shut down. Yeah, the engine stopped.
I'm definitely watching it again
then. The whales came, and that's when everything tipped and they fell into the water the second time.
But they brought like 100,000 of those.
But this is the thing. Let's be honest, if these lot didn't call a truce, the Wakandans were always gonna get duppied. Like they were never gonna survive.
Also, low key. Was there like a little romance happening between
Neymar and
Shuri? No,
Absolutely
no. I'm not saying it's at the forefront, the undertone.
No, I didn't get that.
No, the writers were trying to set that scene. No, you don't think so?
No.
I didn't get that.
What, when he took her to the and
When
took
he-
her on
when
tour?
And he gave her the thing, Nah.
Nah, come on, guys, man.
We have to remember, Namor is really, really smart and meticulous. So he's trying.
So he don't like black women?
What made you go with that verse?
Why that
Like,
verse?
how did we get there?
Because he's justifying him not liking her, talking about he's very smart and meticulous.
He's basically, even at the end of the film, was like, look, they're going to come for our help again, kind of thing.
Yeah.
His whole thing from the beginning was, we need to join forces.
Yeah.
So by whatever means necessary,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? If it means me flirting a little bit, kind of thing, but we're going to have this alliance, kind of thing. That's what the end goal was in general. But I think he's one of the best villains we've had in Phase 4. Might be the best villain in Phase 4.
But I do feel like his motivation could have been written better. Oh, who made this machine? Find me the person who made this machine.
Yeah.
It was for me. It was weak
Let me
writing.
be honest. Like,
It was weak
elaborate,
writing.
yeah. So is he vexed because she made the machine and basically it highlights where vibranium is?
Yeah.
So these lot want to go and find it, and
Yeah.
in them finding it, they'd find out where they are.
Yeah.
And expose them, and they
Yeah.
probably conquer them.
Yeah.
But my
Yes.
thing is, how can they conquer you? You don't live
Yeah.
underwater.
Yeah, that was
bad writing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was bad writing, but it wasn't fleshed out enough. It just felt like, oh, okay, here's a reason, but everything else going on, so it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, just accept it, let's accept it for what it is, kind of thing. It didn't feel like it was fleshed out.
It's like you shoot me, right? I'm like, who made this gun?
Yeah.
Find out who made this gun and bring this person to me. No. What about the person who used the gun to shoot you? That's who you should be aiming your anger at, right? Not the person who made the machine. It didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but with that being said, though, you saw later on that he stopped caring about Riri in general.
Yeah.
He just wanted, like, I want to say, would I say revenge? He just wanted to obviously show Wakanda that, look, it's either you join us or you die, basically. So, but that scene with Ramota dying,
Who?
her mum.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that was her name.
Who?
Ramota.
Who's Romero?
Her mum.
Who's her?
Angela Bassett.
Shuri's mum.
That's her name in the Queen Mother.
Yeah.
I like Queen.
Yeah, like that rattled me, and I just didn't see it coming. Kind of.
Neither
thing.
did I.
I saw it coming because I thought she's underwater for far too long.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking she's not going to survive this. She's underneath for far too long. So when she came out, I thought, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But overall, I think the movie was dope overall. I definitely need to watch it again because some of the things that you lot are saying is in my
And he said his battle cry as well, which I thought was
which is what?
Imperious Rex.
Imperious Rex.
That's his line. That's Namor's line.
No, you're actually a Marvel geek.
No, but
I'm
that
looking at you
line
thinking,
doesn't make sense though.
That's what he
No,
said.
but what's it in reference to?
That's
Imperial Rex.
his line. So it translates to King of the Empire or something. Empire King, something like that. Anyway, but it's what he says like before he goes into battle.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
All right, a few of my other little takeaways, right? I thought that M'Baku was underused in the movie.
But when he was on screen, he was amazing, I think.
He got fist up a bit, which
he punched.
Listen, that was
Quite
wild.
my chest was caved in.
I really like M'Baku.
Yeah, he's sick.
I think that Okoye's what's the word I'm looking for? When she got stripped of her title as
that
head
scene,
of the Monologue
yeah.
was wrong. That was obviously she was angry, but I don't think she deserved that. Kayla Cole's character,
I liked Michaela Cole in there.
she was cool. I feel like she needed a bit more lines, a bit more screen time.
She was, but I wouldn't say, I'm not angry at her not having.
Yeah, I'm not angry at her,
yeah.
but I would have liked to see a bit more of her character, especially in the suit and her using the suit and fighting with the suit on. That would have been cool. Did you notice that her and Thingy are?
Yeah. When I saw her character,
what's the name again? In Black Panther 1, the second Dora Milaje, he was always there.
The tall
one, wasn't it? Her and Michaela Cole are
on item. But when I saw
they're what?
on item
partners.
Oh, they're partners.
Yeah, but when I saw her character, I already knew she
How
had.
did you know when?
Because she kissed her on the forehead.
Yeah, but
not on the forehead. She kissed her like intimately on the head.
When I saw them both at the beginning, like, oh, okay, they've added this dynamic in because in the comic they actually are fully together, and there's been a number of times where they've rescued each other, like when they're both in danger.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, they're going with it. And then at the end, they actually honed in on it. Okay, she kissed on the forehead, so okay, they definitely are going with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't look
that one. What's your thoughts on Shuri's suit?
I like the fact that there was a bit of Killmonger there because of where she was at when she made the suit.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
My only gripe is that this is not her fault. She look because she's so slim, just wasn't given the power and the presence that I wanted.
I hear that, but at the same time, it's like
no, it's not her fault. That's her shaping it.
I'll tell you what, though. I actually very much preferred a lot of the final act to Black Panther 1's final act because the CGI in Black Panther 1 was terrible in the final act.
I didn't really notice.
It was, bro. Watch it again.
When they were fighting at the train station.
Yeah, bro. It looked like a PS2 game.
No, that film.
Bad.
The more I think about Black Panther 1, the more I'm like,
it was okay. It's nothing special.
It wasn't it, you know.
Yeah.
Really?
To me, it wasn't special, man.
It wasn't special.
You know? I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't anything special.
I think once I watch part 2 again, I'm gonna prefer part 2.
Yeah, I already do.
You already do already?
Yeah, I already do. But I'm not saying Black Panther 1 was bad, but it wasn't. The furor around it was more about the fact that, oh shit, this is something that we've never seen before.
Exactly.
But yeah, overall, I definitely enjoyed it, man.
Yeah. And then we got 3 to look forward to. You reckon they're going to do a massive time jump? Because obviously, Charlotte's Son's going to be the next Black Panther.
Yeah, but I don't know because there's a lot basically.
Well, that's a rumor anyway.
Yeah, because with Shuri being in Black Panther, there's like a lot for them to kind of explore there. Like she's a way more ruthless Black Panther than
T'Challa.
Yeah, she's way more ruthless. From what I've read.
Yeah, because she's coming from a place of anger and hurt.
Yeah, but that's in general.
I mean,
but just in general. Even like the fact that what I liked as well, actually going back to the point about Ryan trusting the source material, she hinted at the fact that. Well, she said it outright when he said, "Oh, where did you learn all this from?" She goes, "Oh, my big brother," kind of thing. Like he's the actual genius of the family, kind of thing, and she's more of the fighter, if you like, kind of thing. But she definitely she's way more in the next film. If they're gonna go down that path, and she's still gonna be Black Panther, then she's probably gonna have quite a lot of beefs because she doesn't she has no patience.
Okay.
So.
All right, Wakanda Forever, man, guys. Check it out if you haven't. I'm definitely gonna watch it again. But overall, I thought it was dope. I'm happy I wasn't disappointed the same way I was with Doctor Strange and Thor.
No, Thor disappointed
Thank God.
Majorly.
Because
Doctor Strange was possible, definitely, but Thor was just...
For me, Strange wasn't possible. It was Strange was better than Thor. Thor was absolute...
Have you seen Thor?
Garbage. Oh my God.
I heard bad stuff about
it. It's the worst Marvel movie ever made.
Ooh,
No, tell me what's worse.
I think Black Widow might be worse.
Oh, you're bluffing. You're being egregious. I mean, you know how bad Thor was?
No, Thor was
so bad.
But I tell you what, my reasons for not liking Thor was I thought that would probably be a bit different to yours, kind of thing. So, but yeah, we'll get into that.
The film, Gina, the film is shit.
It's bad.
Really?
Kevin Feige says this. Kevin Feige says he doesn't like the movie.
Yeah, it's Kevin Feige.
The head of Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the movie's whack. It's whack. Anyway, thoughts on the Chunkz situation?
Are you up to date with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me give the listeners context. So Chunkz took a picture with this guy Speed. Who is this guy? Speed,
I only knew who he was because he's in London.
Okay. So I'll tell you what.
Please explain.
So Speed, right, is a streamer, and Speed's like 18, 19. Right?
Okay.
So a lot
when
of
you say streamer, gamer, right?
Yeah, but he does like other stuff as well, but mainly like FIFA. But he recently got into, from my understanding, into like football.
So we're talking about Ronaldo now.
Yeah, very, very recently. Within like the last year and a half, he's got into football, right? So bear in mind, guys, remember he's 18, right? So he's very much just doing dumb stuff because that's what you do at 18. Do you know what I mean? That's just how he is at this stage of his life, innit? So he's a streamer and he's just got really popular because he's obsessed over Ronaldo. And to be honest, I enjoy him because he's hilarious. And he reminds me of the fact that, look, at certain ages, you're not gonna be the person you're supposed to be in it yet. Do you know what I mean? So he's just, to me, he's hilarious.
You know, I realize about like, it's funny how someone can watch something and I don't find it remotely funny, but everyone else does. I don't find this guy funny.
No,
I've not seen any of his stuff.
Gina, nothing he does is funny.
No,
he just shouts.
I think he's.
Makes noise.
Sometimes it's not even.
Can you show me? Like, give me an example. Because I've never seen any.
No, bring up one of his most popular.
Okay,
videos.
so it's the Messi video that gets me every time.
The one when he's in denial that Messi's better than Ronaldo.
Yeah,
that's not funny. It's not funny.
He's kind of cold. Ronaldo's better. Hold on.
Gina's like, no. One of my biggest gripes in life is when I don't understand why people find something funny. I'm like, is it me or is it them? Is it me or Gina?
This is a long one. Basically.
Do you know what? I don't know because I'm easily amused.
Yeah.
But I feel like you slightly are as well, though. Like,
yeah, but this is not.
I've
not
never
funny.
seen any of his stuff, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've not seen. Okay, hold on.
Because it's football related, though. She might not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, ain't really going to resonate with her.
You know Messi and Ronaldo, right?
Yeah.
So basically, obviously, there's a big rivalry there, and they've both got stands. This guy is a Ronaldo stan. And it's the first time that he's ever seen like what Messi plays like, innit? So he's like, he's actually getting to think, maybe he might be, but he might. But then he remembers, oh no, he's a Ronaldo fan. So he's like, he's actually
I get it.
kind of things. That to me, that's one of his funniest clips to me.
Anyway.
But yeah, so anyway, so obviously he's taking a picture.
So he took so Speed and Lil Nas X came to Chunkz' house. Then they took a picture together, threw it on socials, and then the backlash happened. Obviously, the Muslim community are angry at Chunkz for taking a picture with someone who worships the devil. And I guess, is that official? He's a devil worshipper.
No, he's not. It's that video that he had.
Apparently, I'm not privy to his devil worshipping or antic ways, right? But I heard he's got a video twerking on the devil. Yeah. Or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Nike obviously had, I think
the trainers, and they had like human blood in it.
Yeah. So
I'm not gonna lie.
That was really weird.
I thought that the Muslims who were in the comments and people who were making videos were using his devil worshipping ways to cover up their real issue about him being gay. That's what I thought.
No, bro, it's both those things.
Yeah.
Let's not ever get it twisted. There was tons of comments, homophobic comments.
Yeah.
And there was tons of comments about him being, about him being a devil worshipper. But there's a thing that a lot of people aren't forgetting, and this is in no way justification of it all, right? But it's kind of...
he's not funny.
He's not funny.
He's not funny.
I'm not like
because you're slapping your head.
To find him funny, I think you've got some brain cells missing. What's going on?
He's hilarious, man.
Dave Chappelle, he's funny.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's hilarious. Can't I find both funny?
Huh?
Can't I find both funny?
Pick one, nigga. Pick a side. What side do you want?
But yeah, it's actually funny that we're actually talking about this now, especially what's happened with Wiley and Stormzy and everything else kind of thing. But
what happened?
I've seen it today, but I didn't. Something about Stormzy's trending.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. But basically, Lil Nas was a huge Nicki Minaj fan. Yeah. And he had an account dedicated to her. But on that account, he had tons. I don't want to say hundreds, but loads of Islamophobic tweets. I mean, bro, it was some of the things saying. I'm thinking, I don't know.
I had no idea about this.
And I don't have a problem with him. I don't listen to his music. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't care for him like that, innit? Yeah. But when I see how people are treated when they attack other groups, kind of thing, and they have to come out and apologize and do all this and do that kind of thing, and my man's been thriving. Yeah. He's never come out and apologize once, and then you go and go to somebody's house who is a Muslim, and I think sit in his yard or whatever, and it's like, I'm not saying that he's wrong for doing that, by the way, but it's like
Chunkz is wrong and Lil Nas X is wrong.
No, I'm not saying Lil Nas X is wrong for doing that, but it's like he thinks he's addressed that account multiple times, by the way. He's actually like come out and admit, it was me kind of thing. Yeah. But there's never been once an apology or even tried to offer context. There is no context you can offer for some of the things that you said about that kind of thing. Those kind of things. It's like, but everybody else, if they like offend somebody kind of thing, they have to essentially go through this trial by fire kind of thing. So to me, if anybody's going to be annoyed and it's going to be valid, I feel like that would probably be a more valid reason to be why you're annoyed at him, because especially Chunkz as well, because Chunkz is not, from my understanding, he's not stupid, innit? You must have done your research a little bit. You must, like everybody's on the internet, you must have heard about that somewhere, especially someone like Chunkz who's
not really, because I had no idea that he had this Islamic.
Oh, bro, I'll send you.
What's the term?
Islamophobic. Yeah, but Chunkz has come we invited him to his house, and he's essentially attacked a huge part of your identity. And I don't know how everybody else feels.
Yeah, but that's not going to the thing is, I'm going to give Chunkz grace in it.
I am too.
Because I don't feel like the guy needs to be cancelled or hung by the cross for this, innit? Like everyone makes mistakes in it, and in the moment he got caught up. It's Lil Nas X, it's Speed, there's whatever in it. But like, yes, he should have been more vigilant with what he posts and more tactile. Yeah, right. And use his discretion way better. But like the backlash isn't warranting the crime.
Oh no!
I mean,
not a chance, no. But with that being said, right, a lot of people don't like Chunkz anyway, so they're looking.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they'll look for
Really?
excuses. Yeah.
Why not?
I have a couple of Somali friends, kind of thing, and they don't fuck with him.
Why?
I'm surprised.
I can't
I thought
really.
Chunkz was one of them guys who had no haters.
Nah, like it's not always. Everybody has haters.
I know, but what I mean by that is
I can't really.
If you look him front facing,
Yeah.
what does he do that?
I couldn't tell you
that
because I like him. I like Chunkz, innit?
Yeah.
But a few of my friends don't, innit? And it's not really for me to
Are your friends who don't? Are they're on the dean?
They are, but they're not perfect, innit? For me to say, like,
But in their eyes, they're better than Chunkz.
They definitely don't think they're better than Chunkz, but they just don't like. I don't know, like they always say, "Oh, look at this idiot," kind of thing, all the time, kind of thing. So, but it's weird. It's weird to me, definitely, that it's taken till now for people to really like try and rally and get onto Chunkz, kind of thing, because he's been so visible and been so thingy for so long. Like he had the whole music thing as well.
Yeah, but no one can get onto him about that.
People try to. That's what I'm
But
saying.
why? Who were they to get onto him?
Humans, though, innit? You know,
Yeah.
like the internet now.
Like,
I know, but
hypocrisy.
You ain't perfect, bro. So who?
But the thing is, hypocrisy is so rife that people can't even see it in themselves. Like,
Listen, the only person Chunkz has the answer to is Allah. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah,
Nobody else.
but we have to also remember as well, like there's absolutely nothing wrong with like you say, if you do something right.
No, damn it. I know what you're saying. That's a difference. You trying to guide me and give me advice and tell me. It's different from you.
I know
coming at me, cussing me, dragging me.
And that's why I wanted to land, because a lot of these people, they think what they're doing is righteous, kind of thing. A lot of them have forgotten like our teachings and and how you're supposed to. Like a lot of people like might know, they might not know, but they might not forget, or they might forget that we should always give each other the benefit of the doubt until there's resounding evidence. Like we like that's how it should be. Do you know what I mean? Like we should always try to like think better of people, kind of thing. Like why would be the first reaction be, look at Chunkz, blah, blah, blah. We don't know why Thingy was in his house, innit? That's how it should be, but it's never gonna be that way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like nobody even wanted to ask the questions, straight away, look at this, fat, that, blah, 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 kind of thing. It was just like people were waiting, like absolutely waiting. So yeah, the reaction to me isn't a surprise, but with that being said, I have to like circle back to the Lil Nas point about his Islamophobic tweets, kind of thing. He hasn't addressed them and hasn't even offered context, kind of thing. And I definitely feel, I'm not saying he owes it to us, but it's just like everybody else would go for the same thing, innit, kind of thing, and he hasn't. Okay. So it's just like, to me, that's why I'm like, I'm not too sure about it. If he was to come out now, to me, it's not even going to be genuine anyway.
Yeah,
so,
it's kind of like too far gone, right?
Yeah, so it's just like...
I had no idea about that kind of stuff. Yeah. All right, G, what's your thoughts on it?
I get why people are getting onto him, because obviously, I guess a lot of people see him as a person who is trying to live a certain lifestyle and like is very, very vocal about it. Yeah. So I guess it's also somewhat accountability. But obviously, it's different when you're getting accountability from strangers and no one's offering you grace.
Exactly.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So if that was me, that would annoy me. Obviously, we don't have context. But I do believe that also when you are in certain positions, you have to be very mindful of how you move just to avoid stuff like this. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I feel like if it was me and I was someone in a very high, like with a high profile.
Visibility.
And I was very visible, I'd be very cautious about who I associate myself with and all of those things, just because you're always like, as dumb as it sounds, but people, it's literally guilty by association, like at this point. Do you understand what I mean? And remember, social media is like, everyone has an opinion and everyone thinks that they're God and everyone's going to judge you. So like, I don't think he should have done that whole I'm coming off social media, right?
Yeah, that
because that's just giving people, it's giving people more ammunition. And to me, it's like, you're showing that you actually agree with what they're saying. Like, you obviously, you feel not feel some type of way, but do you know what I mean? It's like, you're not admitting defeat, but I don't know, do you know what I mean? It's like...
he's letting them know that it's gotten to him.
Basically, and I don't feel like... If you, in that moment, didn't feel like you did anything wrong, then you should just keep it moving.
Did he defend himself at all?
He just literally put up a post and was like, I'm coming off social media for, but it's getting a bit too much. And that's obviously because everybody was on his neck, right?
Yeah, there was guys making videos.
Yeah,
reels.
That's what I'm saying. People are weird, but this is what I'm saying. They like everybody's hypocrisy is nuts. Like, they don't see it in themselves.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the people come from a place of I'm putting in quotes, piety in it. Like, they think they're being pious, they think they're being that kind of thing. And if they truly, truly were, they would not be reacting this way. It would be impossible for them to. Like, and people that know it, they know like our hadiths, they know our teachers, they know how you should be like moving if you want to correct someone. Kind of thing. Like, and it's not because, and even if you're not going to do it in public kind of thing, even if you're going to do it in private kind of thing, even then you still have to, there's a way that you do it. You don't do it, you don't scold somebody. Like, we shouldn't be doing that. That's only, it's only going to push someone further away. Because I'm the type of person that even if I know, like, if I know something's wrong kind of thing, I'll come to my own conclusion, like, okay, that's wrong kind of thing. But if you scold me for it, I'm not going to say I'm going to carry on doing it kind of thing, but I'm not going to admit defeat you and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to change down kind of thing. I'll let you carry on thinking there that I'm going to be moving this way because you haven't come to me in a way that, you know, that I like basically. It's going to make me feel like, oh, this is how I should be doing things kind of thing. It's not always going to work that way.
Yeah.
But do you know what I think is also good? Like, being a high profile person is long when you think about it.
Yeah.
You know? Because then it's this whole, is he going to come back and have to apologize?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, I'm not going to lie, the world we live in right now is not.
Yeah, it's long, isn't it?
It actually is. I wouldn't want to be in his position because obviously he clearly didn't think he was doing anything wrong.
But like everything else, this will
it'll blow over. Because it always does. Literally.
And it'll be back
By next
online.
week, we'll be talking about somebody else.
Yeah. We'll be back online next week. Doing his thing. All right, cool. Quick intermission. Did you talk about the live show at the beginning?
I definitely
You did? Well, I'm here now, so I'm going to say it again. Make sure you get your tickets. The live show, 15th of December at the Clapham Grand. Tickets in description. Dice FM. Our last ever live show.
Literally.
It's
The
going
last
down.
hoorah.
Last hurrah with the grand finale, grand opening, grand closing.
Is it though?
It is.
Man,
It is. So make
We
sure
don't
you
believe you.
We don't believe you. You need more people. So you get your tickets right now. All right, cool. Grammys. You've seen any of the Grammy nominations? You interested in them?
No,
Grammy?
I'm not really. All I know is that Beyonce's now beat Jay-Z as being the most.
I thought they were tied at 88 each.
Nominations.
Yeah, apparently she's beaten.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was. Maybe that's what it was prior to these sets of nominations.
Yeah.
I've always thought that the Grammys are just spooky anyway, man.
I don't really understand. I don't
care.
Oh, is that her?
Who?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, I thought one was going.
Nah, you're soft. You're proper soft.
Do a little flash without showing the camera. Okay.
No, man's got his girlfriend as his background on his phone.
Isn't that what everybody does? Though?
No.
You what's yours?
Mine
Let a man
is-
put me on the background of his phone.
Mine's blue sky, or just blue.
Oh, fair
But no,
enough.
I've done it before. I ain't saying done before.
Really?
Yeah,
So you never done it before?
I ain't done it now.
Wow, fair enough.
What, as a picture of me and my guy, or just my guy?
Fair enough.
Fuck
Not
the
that I
fam-
wouldn't.
Fuck the family.
Yeah,
Back
but
there.
literally,
M to
yeah.
the A to the. That's me. Let me see. Still fucking. All right, the only one I really want to care about, the only one to talk about really, is rap album of the year. I think that.
So what's the nominations
I
again?
feel like the categories are completely egregious. So, rap album of the year nominees are DJ Khaled, God Did, Future,
He's literally, by the way, he's literally the only Palestinian I'm rooting against.
I Never Liked
That
You.
guy.
He's the only Palestinian you're rooting against.
Yeah, I cannot stand it.
Jack Harlow, Come Home, The Kids Miss You.
Oh, it sounds terrible already.
Pusha T, It's Almost Dry.
Okay, that's.
And Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, and The Big Steppers.
Oh, that sucks, man.
This category sucks balls.
That sucks.
Who would you have preferred to see on that list?
So, Freddie Gibbs,
Yeah,
Don't know who the hell that is.
sold separately. Yeah.
yeah.
Nas, Magic. I would have preferred Game with
I'm-
Dramatic over DJ Khaled and over Jack Harlow.
I'm looking at my thingy now. I'm just trying to see.
So Game, Freddie Gibbs, and Nas. I'm not sure who else. What other rap albums came out this year? Tabs?
I'm looking now. I don't know if Continuance deserves a nomination, but it was good.
By who?
Currency and Alchemist.
Who are all these people?
Are you kidding me?
Why are you saying, are you kidding me to her? Like she should know who they are.
What you definitely heard of the Alchemist before, 100%.
Name me a song.
Why would she have heard of the Alchemist?
She wouldn't have heard.
No,
Name
nigga.
me a song.
Okay, but do you?
No,
okay,
he's not.
do
He's
you
a
like
producer.
rap?
He's the producer.
Do you like rap, like old school rap in general? You've heard the Alchemist produce song 100 million %.
Yeah, an Alchemist produced a song.
Yeah.
That's different than knowing who the Alchemist is.
So he's a producer?
Yeah.
No.
Um,
London on the track. Who else? Mustard on the beat, ho. Who else? DJ. Wait, can I say DJ Khaled?
My nigga Lex Luger.
I don't know who that is.
No, you don't. BMF, MC Hammer.
What do you call it? Niggas in Paris, no?
No, not
But
niggas in
does he have a
Paris.
soundbite? Is what I mean. Like,
Yeah, my nigga Lex Luger.
never heard it.
But he's gone off the radar. But BMF,
Okay, but I don't remember hearing.
my nigga Lex Luger.
No.
He wasn't on every song.
He does it on every song.
He wasn't on every song.
Yeah, then he's crap.
What?
Okay,
How can your soundbite not be on every song? How do I know Mustard on the beat, ho?
I'll tell you what,
Because-
Ramona
stop
Park
saying
Broke
that.
My Heart is a good one.
Producer tags weren't always a thing, you know?
Well, they should be.
Sorry. You say?
Yeah, Ramona Heart Broke My Heart by Vince Staples. That could have got a nomination.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Fine.
Vince Staples.
Yeah, I'm really out of the loop, boy.
Jesus, kidding.
I'm just trying to think of
You're kidding me.
I don't know
anybody
who
else.
any of these people
I
are.
know. That's what
Like,
made me laugh.
have I been living under a
That-
rock?
Vince Staples is someone that you should know, but more so than Alchemist
Give me
and
a
Currency.
song.
He's not one of them. He's not one of them guys where he's got like a big song.
Yeah.
He hasn't got a big song.
So I wouldn't know him.
Yeah. But yeah, this category is pants.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What's your prediction for it?
Now prediction.
Pusha, Kendrick,
They'll give it to Kendrick. man.
Future, Khaled, or Jack Harlow?
They'll give it to Kendrick.
You think they might fuck around and give it to Jack Harlow?
If they do,
I
no, they
haven't
can't. No, they can't. Do you know why they can't?
Could have
Macklemore. They
one.
can't give it. They
Why?
can't, because the year that Good Kid, Mad City came out, they
Yeah.
gave
They
it to
gave it to Macklemore over Good Kid
Thrift shop.
Pusha. That was outrage, right?
Yeah. So
yeah.
if they
Good
give
Kid Mad
He
City.
actually felt. I
fam,
think,
Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, I think he accepted it on stage, but he felt like.
Yeah, so Macklemore says on stage something to the degree of
Yeah.
Kendrick deserved this.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Come on, I'm so sorry, but that album.
Yeah. That's to me my
Sheree.
most played Kendrick album.
Sheree.
No, Kendrick actually got robbed now that I've
Yeah.
really seen it.
Oh, bro.
Ah.
Daylight Robbery, man.
Macklemore over
Nah.
Kendrick Lamar
Yeah,
is sickening. That's
Don't get me
sickening
wrong.
stuff.
Can't Hold Us was a banger.
I'm not gonna wait.
Can't Hold Us.
What Macklemore?
Yeah, that was a banger.
So like the city can.
No, the-
Listen, you know what?
Yeah, but that ain't rap. That ain't rap. That ain't rap.
That was a banger.
That was on that.
Yeah.
same album. That's not rap.
That was a banger.
That actually is my favorite song of his though.
Yeah.
Where we go back, this is the moment.
Yeah, that's a good song, but that's not a rap song anyway.
But yeah, I think they'll have to give it to Kendrick this year. They have to.
I'm
But
hoping, but okay, cool. Does Kendrick deserve it for this album though? Not just it being
I've
Kendrick.
listened
This
to the album.
album is this album better than It's Almost Dry? I know it's probably better than the other ones.
no,
Exactly.
it's not.
So
It's
give
not.
it the Pusha then.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, yeah, I've listened to that Kendrick album twice. I didn't really like it.
I've listened to it once and that's it.
I didn't really like it. I know everyone was talking about, oh yeah, it's so artistic, it's this and that. But I was thinking, Kendrick Lamar to me now he just does this weird voice too much, and I don't fuck with it. Like I really don't. But Pusha's album was good. Don't get me wrong. There was like the highs on that album were high,
Yeah.
but overall, I don't know if it was better than Daytona. Like so.
Yeah, but it's not about if it's
I know, but
Daytona,
I'm
it's about if it's better than other-
just
than other
talking
nominations.
about the quality in general.
Okay,
But yeah, this year in general for rap has actually been, for big releases, hasn't been too
Yeah.
bad. But I feel like it wasn't like what was the year that thingy came out?
I'm trying to find a category that
That I
G
can talk about.
could
There
talk
was
about.
Afrobeats category, no?
I'm looking for it. Well, I'm on. Do you want R&B? Or you're not really on R&B?
I mean, I'm not current R&B.
Cool. Hold on. Let me try and
To be
find.
honest, I haven't listened to anyone's out. Like, I couldn't tell you this year an
Mm.
album that I've actually listened to besides Ashake's. So
Oh, listen, in Nigeria, listen.
yeah, it's going off in it.
Every single DJ, no matter the song, would mix in an Ashake song.
You have
Right,
to.
like every.
Yeah.
was
Forgotten.
in-
It's gonna get it's provocative.
best
People go-
gospel album for you? No?
No.
Okay.
Is that
The thing about the Grammys
Afrobeats
is
is gonna be international,
there's
innit?
so many different categories. It takes so long to go through them all.
Spooky, man. I don't like it.
They have like best bluegrass album. They
Yeah.
have-
The fuck is
exactly.
bluegrass, bro.
No, they have basically Grammys. They cover literally every category of music you can think of.
okay?
Like
What
best,
about drill?
best folk album, apart from those things.
No, wait. It's the fact that he said they cover every single genre.
Yeah,
of
but
music,
you know what?
just apart from
Yeah,
the
but you know what I mean, though, innit?
No, but hold on. No.
All what's the word? Contemporary forms.
Yeah, but listen.
Not drill, not Afro swing, not grime, of course. But you know, like for example, I'll read some like best reggae album, best folk album, gospel album, contemporary blues, traditional blues, bluegrass, best Americana.
So you tell me they got
Like,
bluegrass,
They cover
but
bare
no-
shit.
They got bluegrass, yeah,
Yeah.
but no drill.
Fam, they have best American
That's
roots
racism.
song.
Best what song, sorry?
American roots.
Who's in the nominations, please? That's just out of curiosity.
Is
Is there anyone there that we'd know?
best American roots song?
Yeah.
Aaron Neville and the Dirty Dozen.
Nope.
Fantastic Negrito.
Nope. Nope.
Madison Cunningham.
Nope.
So you're telling me Gary Neville is in a band, bro?
Oh, dumb. What are you talking about, Gary Neville? I'm trying to look for the Afrobeats. Is it Afrobeats category now?
There is like world performance.
Would it be international?
Something like world performance and like.
There have to be, not, and this is no slight to Caribbeans, please, before you jump on my throat, because I was going to say,
There was a best reggae.
if there's a reggae category, but then I do appreciate that reggae obviously has been around
for way longer.
Yeah.
If there is one, I'll have to type it in specifically as opposed to scrolling through everything because it's proven difficult.
I'm going to see if I can find it now.
All right, Gina, this is one for you. Record of the year, Gina. ABBA, Don't Shut Me Down. Adele, Easy on Me. Beyonce, You Don't Break My Soul. Brandy Charlie featuring who the fuck? Doja Cat, Woman. Harry Styles, As It Was. Kendrick Lamar, The Heart Part 5. Lizzo, About Damn Time. Mary J. Blige, Good Morning Gorgeous. What is that song? Apparently she's got bare nominations, but I hadn't. Yeah.
No idea.
And Steve Lacy, Bad Habit. Any of those songs you know? No.
Beyonce and who else?
Lizzo, Doja Cat, Harry
Doja Cat,
Styles, Kendrick.
No, I don't know.
What's the Mary J. Blige song? Good Morning Gorgeous.
No idea.
I haven't heard that.
Oh, there isn't an Afrobeats category, but there might be one next year.
I don't know.
That was
Why?
What's the difference between Record of the Year and Song of the Year?
I have no idea.
That is a very good question.
Aren't they the same thing? All right, cool. All right, yeah. I just wanted to pick apart the rap album category. To be fair, I put the same time. You know, Tariq and Braden. You know, they've got their own podcast.
Oh, is it?
Where they interview just cast members from the Power
sick.
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Stops. I haven't watched it, but I've watched the clips.
That makes me excited because I like
I'm looking hella confused.
Because I haven't watched Power since. I literally haven't watched Power since it finished.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
as in Ghost.
Yeah.
Power.
Yeah.
Because you're a foolish
Michael Rainey Jr.
A foolish somebody. All right, thoughts on the Dave Chappelle SNL monologue?
I watched. Obviously, I didn't watch the whole 15 minutes. I've just seen
Why?
the clip.
That's obviously not like it was bare long.
15.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not.
It's 15 long.
No, but I'm not like a Chappelle fan like that, so I'm not gonna go and find it. What I mean is, I've watched the clips that's been circulating online.
Yeah.
It's Dave Chappelle, so I didn't expect anything less.
Yeah.
There's a lot of uproar about it though, but then again, it's Dave Chappelle, so I don't get what people expected. I heard or read that he lied, so I think they did like a dress rehearsal or whatever.
Oh, he did.
And what he did backstage.
What he performed wasn't what he performed on stage.
Basically,
Is it?
That is hilarious.
Yeah, apparently the people are pissed, like the SNL people are like, obviously because they're getting a lot of
I haven't seen any backlash for it though.
I have.
I didn't.
I've seen, yeah, I saw like a whole thread about it.
Because for some reason, I thought he was getting what comedians normally get, or he normally gets, which is amenity to kind of say what he wants to say. He does it in
even then now,
constructive,
a lot of
tasteful, funny type of way.
A lot of people, a lot of comedians now can't do that, and that's what they're fighting back against.
Yeah,
the fact that they can't say what they want, and I get that, I understand that because it's an art form. I guess it's comedy, do you know what I mean? It's stand up, all that kind of thing. But with that being said, and I don't think Dave Chappelle said, from what I saw, I don't think he said anything out of line.
No, so I think I saw like a think piece where they were like, all he did was basically, he didn't say he agreed with what Kanye West said. He was just saying he shouldn't have said it. Like, he shouldn't have voiced his opinion.
Yeah, my interpretation was, nigga, think that, don't say it.
Yeah.
Like, I agree with you, but don't say that shit.
I was not the one who said it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got from it. And even at the end, he goes, whoever they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know who they are.
But do you know what? Yeah, this whole, because I know you guys have...
Hold on, go back to when you're ready, to Wiley and Stormzy thing.
Okay, yeah. So, like, I know you guys probably spoke about it already, like, probably in depth as well, but you see the whole Kanye thing, and I suppose a little bit on Kyrie as well, right?
Well, no, we haven't really. This is
podcast.
This is our Sunday episode.
Really? Okay. Okay, cool. Maybe we
don't have to go into detail about it because it's kind of like...
you did. Yeah. So, okay, so...
the day after we have many times.
But my whole thing that I don't particularly get is these guys are not small boys, and they're not... They've had access to like the best sort of facilities in terms of research, being able to go and Google and kind of thing. So why is it that they're so fucking stupid?
Who's so fucking stupid?
Kanye and Kyrie, like... Because, for example, now
Wait, you're putting Kanye's down to stupidity.
he's a fucking idiot, bro.
No,
Genuinely.
but he's not about to go and I think don't mix the two up. Trust me.
Okay,
Kyrie's the one who should have been more diligent.
Okay, so
Kanye, it's a different thing.
Okay, so I'll explain a little bit why. So Kyrie, he's posted this film, whatever, and he hasn't even watched it, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't even know the contents of it.
Oh, he hasn't watched it?
He hasn't watched it.
Hold on, did he say he didn't watch it?
Yeah, he said he hasn't watched it.
That's his own fault then.
Exactly. But then you've done that. But then prior to that, you've also, like, he's been on this whole weird, I don't care. I don't want to call it weird.
He's on a spiritual journey.
He's on the spiritual journey for the last, like, he fasted Ramadan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for like 2 months, everybody thought he was Muslim. Like, and then, you know, he's on some other stuff with like Native Americans now, all that kind of thing. It's like,
No, he is a Muslim though? No?
I don't think he is.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I haven't seen anything.
Because the Native American stuff, that's more so to do with his family heritage.
Yeah, okay.
As opposed to his religion.
Yeah, but even then, if that's gonna be what you're doing in terms of that, then
No, but you can be Native American and be Muslim.
no, of course you can. No, but there's other stuff with the whole kind of, like, the art and stuff that he posts and stuff like that, and and even some of the other links that he's posted kind of thing. It's not compatible, isn't it?
Okay.
So, but even then, like, he's Kyrie's like 32 now, 31, 32.
Something like that.
Like, and he went to college, from my understanding. He went to Duke. Yeah, he went to Duke, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not stupid. So why is it that now all of a sudden that you decide, oh, you're gonna find yourself now, and then the first thing you do, and no disrespect to Hoteps, but all the respect to them as well anyway, but like, that's the first thing you jump on. You go down this route, and it's like, a lot of the stuff that you're saying isn't new, isn't unfounded. Like, he for like, how long he was a flat earther for like a year or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, all these things you keep
No,
doing.
he's still a flat earther.
Is it? Well, there we go. Like, do you know what I mean? So, like, all these things you keep doing, kind of thing. It's like, you're not a small boy. So what is your actual
Yeah, but
problem?
being a flat earther, that's not something to be scrutinized.
No, it just doesn't make sense. Like,
No,
but it checks.
but if that's what you believe in.
Okay, cool. But then look at but then everything else since then, it's like you're showing your ass, like, progressively more and more and more and more and more.
I don't think he's showing his ass.
I think
I don't think he's showing his ass. I feel like the punishment he got dealt
the punishment is wrong.
extremely excessive and it's wrong, and they're trying to make an example of him. Like,
Yeah, but even then, right? You want to come with all these ideas, whatnot, bro? He can't even. The thing is, what gets me is that you can't even back them up. You're just flirting with these ideas, kind of thing. It's all
who's it affecting?
If you're gonna post a video,
no. Besides, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah,
because you're talking about all the other stuff he's done. I'm not talking about that. The video stuff, cool.
Yeah.
But him exploring Islam,
yeah,
him exploring his heritage of being a Native American,
being
a flat earther. That's cool.
No, but
that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, but that's
even him not taking the vaccine, whatever.
Yeah, the vaccine stuff. Anyway, I have my own opinion on that, but the vaccine stuff, again, to me, all kind of just checks out. And again, for the simple fact that he's now come to this conclusion about posting a video posting a link to video that he hasn't watched.
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah, that he hasn't watched, and it's Holocaust denial kind of thing. It's just like, you're doing all of these things, and these are the hallmarks of somebody who is not very clever. Like, it's all these things, all these, like, behaviors, little things. They all seem to be, there's a pattern that a lot of people that move this way have, and that's what kind of annoys me. It's like, you're not. To me, you shouldn't at this age be that ignorant to these kind of things. Like, and that's what kind of gets me. You know, with Kanye kind of, I've never really, like, I've never really taken to him kind of thing. So all of these kind of things that he's doing and saying, like, to me, I've always looked at him and said, this guy's a narcissist from day one. I've always kind of said that kind of thing. Now it's like, there's no safety net of the people around him to kind of, like, reel him in. Like, you know, there was no Jay, there's no Kim kind of thing. So he's essentially now, he might, well, I don't know if it's 100% true, but he might be bipolar. I don't know if that's 100%
No, it's confirmed that.
It's confirmed. Okay, cool. So there to me is fair enough. Some of these behaviors that's erratic, him punching up like cameramen from back in the day. Now we have a genuine explanation for it in it. So that I get kind of thing. But some of the other stuff, bro, like, literally yesterday we were talking about, like, the slavery was a choice stuff. I'm not being funny. That to me is just so indefensible. I'm not saying that you can't come back from it, but
that's true.
But you cannot.
But the thing is,
you cannot defend that, and it's like,
I'm beyond the point of trying to rationalize Kanye West's behavior. It's beyond.
It's not the behavior. It's just the things that he says, and the fact that he's still got people trying to defend his ideas and stuff. I'm thinking, bro, it's like, can you not see how how little this man actually knows and how stupid he's actually like coming across now. Like, there's no way you can still be defending this man at this point.
I hear you. I'm not defending him either. But I'm not putting it. You know what it is? Words like stupid. I'm not. That's not how I'm seeing it. I'm not seeing him as being stupid and dumb. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm seeing him as being one. I see him as being sick. I see him as being confused. I see him as being just. He's just not. Even his mannerisms, his temperament, the way he comes across, the way he speaks, he's not well. That's the way I see it. So I don't agree with things he's saying, but I just don't feel like he's just I don't think he's coherent and being stupid. That makes sense? I think he's not in his right mind. You know what I mean?
But how long, but the thing is, again, we say that, but how long are we going to keep saying that about him? Like,
until whenever.
I don't, because when he's walking around, he's saying, yeah, I'm a genius, I'm this and that kind of thing. Nobody's saying, oh yeah, he's, he's a bit sick or blah, blah, blah kind of thing. But it's when he says something out of turn, that's when that seems to be, oh yeah, that's what we can fall back on.
It's not that it's out of turn, it's that it's inconsistent and it's flip-floppy. If he was just one way, for example, let's say it was just MAGA hat from start to finish.
Yeah.
Then to me, okay, that's who you are then. The guy's flip-flopping from MAGA hat to now Jesus is king, I'm a Christian. Now it's this, that, it's...
I think that, do you know that?
It's given unsettled.
You know, that's the thing that annoys me though. Like, whenever he does all his rants, and then at the end, it's like, God love me though.
Yeah.
God love me though. I'm always thinking, God is minding his business. Like, don't bring God into it, please. Because, no.
You know what I mean? But, I don't know for Kanye West, man. I don't know for Kanye. Kyrie, just do what they ask and get your ass back in the NBA.
Yeah. That whole thing is excessive.
Of course.
It's excessive. But with that being said, it's like, you talk shit, you get hit.
Listen, this is a lesson to Kyrie, innit? Don't just post things willy-nilly without doing your research. Do your Googles. You know what I mean? You can't post a link to a video you haven't watched that has a title. What's it called? From Hebrews to Negroes?
I don't, bro. Oh, wow. He's just being... Like, in fact, the whole... you see, okay, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but that whole Black Israelite stuff is just... I don't know, man. It's just
my knowledge on that is
no, but it's just weird. It's just weird, and it's just like, why does it always have to be? Oh no, where the actual originals say kind of thing? It's like, bro, like, there's enough issues to suggest that this is where our people are from, kind of thing. Why do we have to be over there as well? Like, do you get what I mean?
Wait,
like,
so you're saying that you don't think
bro, like geographically even like?
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because Ren would say otherwise, or even Iman would say otherwise.
That's fair enough.
No, I'm trying to figure out why there's conflicting thoughts on this. I don't have.
And the thing is, don't get me wrong. Like with
a horse in this race.
Should I say, Black people in general, like we are so vast and diverse in the way that we do things, kind of thing. Like, so don't get me wrong. Like I understand, some of the thinking and schools of thought stuff, thinking, oh, maybe it might have been there, kind of thing. But at the end of the day, like I said, like Africa itself as a continent is so big and diverse, and this is where we're from. Like, I don't know why we need to be from over there. Like the same way I saw Americans saying, "Oh yeah, there was already Black people in America." It's just like,
how?
but how? Like seriously, like
if I knew more about the history, I could.
I don't know, man.
I could argue with you, but because I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I'm not even gonna try.
That is jokes. Wow. Yes, Siri.
Go on, Siri.
So what's the Stormzy Wiley thing?
And Wiley. Do you know what? I literally briefly saw it, but I couldn't delve into it at the time. Let me see if I can find.
But I said it. I actually said it on my Twitter. I was like, I saw Wiley's video, and then I was just like, before Stormzy's reply, I was like, that's literally the last person Stormzy needs a co-sign from, because I knew what was coming next.
Oh, the Jeremy Corbyn thing,
yeah.
Right? Something about, okay, so obviously Wiley's been suspended again from Twitter, but it basically is...
Stormzy, do your thing, keep going, trust me. We are all standing with you. We are all standing with you, trust me. Anyway, big up Stormzy.
All right, so apparently in an interview, Stormzy stated that he still thinks highly of politician Jeremy Corbyn and said he believes his overall intentions were good. This is despite past controversy surrounding Corbyn's response to the Equalities Watchdog's report into anti-Semitism in the party, which has led to some people displeased by Stormzy's continued support of him. So it says, well, this is like I don't know who said this, but it says, the manner in which Corbyn was vilified still troubles him. This is Stormzy. It was really disheartening. I just thought so highly of him, and I still think so highly of him. And I think, well, if they can make him out to be a pagan, then things are worse than I thought. I mean, if he's the villain in the grand scheme of things, then shit's madder than I ever thought, because whatever your politics or your policies, that's one thing. But in terms of his intentions, they were 100% for good. I mean, if we're talking about superheroes against evil villains, I know he was for good. And the way people spun it, I just thought, wow. So yeah, basically, yeah, it seems like it's a freedom of speech vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously, so now Stormzy's replied to Wiley's video on Twitter saying like, yeah, one love, bro, something like that, or it's all love, something like that.
Okay.
And then Wiley's got suspended. But obviously, the reason why Wiley wasn't on Twitter in the first place is because obviously he's trouble with with anti-Semitism, but also the fact that Jeremy Corbyn obviously was the leader of Labour when the whole anti-Semitism scandal happened with Labour as well. Kind of thing. It just seemed as if now Stormzy is backing an anti-Semite. So obviously you know how that story goes. You're anti-Semite by association.
Why is it anti-Semitism in the?
I don't know, but that's what happened.
It's in the air.
But then the whole thing is just like raw. Like Wiley, be a bit smarter. Don't come out and say I back you, big man. It's like it looks madder than it actually is.
You know why? Because Wiley's already in the mud, so he's like, fuck it, I'm already here. Come and join me.
It just looks like, bro, like. Can you not?
Yeah, but you know Wiley and Kanye, they're cousins.
No,
Wiley and Kanye are
Wiley and Kanye are cousins. It's the same shit.
No, Wiley is
the same shit over there.
You see, Wiley's he's been the funniest guy for the longest time.
Wiley and Kanye West, trust me, they're kinfolk.
Oh man, but yeah, I just think it's really strange the fact that something can be spun and it's so easy for it to happen as well. Like. All he's done is just say, look, Jeremy Corbyn is a great guy kind of thing. And then the first thing they do is bring up something that and even if he feels to actually read what actually happened kind of thing, Jeremy Corbyn wasn't even privy to any of that stuff that's happening. He didn't even know what gone.
Educate me for a second. What is Jeremy Corbyn being accused of again?
Basically being an anti-Semite because he kept people in his cabinet that were.
Okay.
But he wasn't to know.
And the ones he kept in his cabinet that were, what were they doing to make it?
They were making like mad comments and whatnot.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I remember of it.
So it's a guilty by association kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Okay. Yeah, that's bare secondhand residue. You know what I'm trying to say? Stormzy is
catching a stray. Like, literally.
Because Jeremy Corbyn didn't fire his anti-Semitic staff. Now he is anti-Semitic supporter. And anyone that supports him now it's just bare residue. It's bare. Yeah. I don't think
it's where we're at in life though, isn't it? We've got some news for you. Your faves, Luca and Gemma have split up.
Whose faves?
Yours.
Hey, my faves.
From Love Island.
Oh, Love Island.
Yep.
This is where
Luca and Gemma have
was it?
split up.
After what? A couple months? What's that? Did it say the reasons why?
It says after 3 months of dating, Love Island couple Gemma Irving and Luca Bish have decided to call it quits. They are the third couple of the season to do so, following after Danica and Jamie and then Paige and Adam.
I'm sure Esther will be reporting on this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give two shits. To be honest. I didn't see Larson anyway.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we all kind of saw in the like villa, like.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised it lasted 3 months. I thought that as soon as they done all their little money grabs, they were gonna just part ways. Well, maybe this is it. Maybe the money bags is done now. Yeah. It's like we've
so that's what they do. Like they get on there and then they if they like each other, obviously they'll stay together. But it's like they basically see it as like a bag they get together.
Yeah, for sure. In my opinion, anyway.
That's smart, to be fair.
It's smart because if you look at Ekin Sue and Davide, they're doing a lot of business together. I don't think Dami and India are doing any business together per se, but they're always out together, building their brand together. But yeah, it's smart, man. Like Love Island to me is you go on there. I don't feel like you go on there to find love. You go on there to build your brand and your name.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I mean, I think it's naive to go on to find love. Gina, we haven't announced your coming home party.
My coming home party?
TDA.
Oh, wait.
My coming home party.
Please,
We've not spoken about it on here.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, guys, I have officially joined the day after. Thank you very much. Technically, I'm a replacement though, so
you'd like to tell us how...
I was the first pick, but it's fine. You know them ones where you're like, people are picking for a team in sports. And basically you're like literally the last person left. Or like, you're literally like the water boy, but then the main person gets injured and there's nobody else to sub and they just look at you and it just literally has to be you.
My whole life.
Yeah, literally. So you drop the water and you run to the pitch and you just pray.
You are really selling this,
and you know what you do? You know what you do? When you get on the pitch, you say, make me like Mike.
What are you talking about?
But yeah, no, so yeah, I've joined the day after.
Yeah, Gina joined the team, man. So
yeah.
Myself, Margs, Esther, E-Man, obviously, of course, Brent, and now
Gina.
Just Gene.
Gina, just Gene.
I try to run. I try to hide.
Yusuff literally can't get rid of me. No matter where he
Gina
turns, literally, it's like I'm like an annoying spot that won't leave your face.
So if you weren't already listening to the day after, now you've got another reason to listen. You know what I mean? The second member of the pod is in the building too. So catch us on air. We're live. We're live every morning, 8 a.m. Yeah, Monday to Friday.
Yes, sir.
YouTube, live on YouTube, and obviously you can catch us on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that good stuff. All your regular DSPs. You know what I mean? But if you want to interact with us and get the show fresh like a breakfast show, catch us in the mornings live, 8 a.m. on YouTube. Just Gene's in the building, man.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, guys.
Anything else we need to cover? Anything else that's transpired?
You know what? I saw this though. Hold on a minute.
I would want to talk about KD3, but I don't want to bore the listeners.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want that.
Rapidly rap shit.
I know we talk about that after though. We've really been talking about it.
Okay. I came across a post of a lady that filed for a divorce because of one night. What would you ladies do? So it says...
So have you got the aircon?
Have I got it on?
Yeah.
Are you cold?
No, the heat is on 31 degrees.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Damn.
I wanted it... I actually wanted it cold. I've turned it on.
You thought this was cold?
No, I wanted it cold. That's why I turned it on. Sorry. So it says, my marriage was so beautiful and full of love. Oh, it's annoying. Because it's like cut off the thing. Anyway, my marriage was beautiful and full of love. My husband literally worships me. I don't know if anyone is ever going to love me like he did, but this one night I can't forgive. I filed a divorce today. I found out today that he has 3 grown-up girls, 3. Never told me he was married and divorced. Yes, he's divorced, but still doesn't change anything. I married a single, loving husband. I won't settle for less. I love him so much. I appreciate all the love you showed me. You showed me a different version of love. I appreciate...
Why are you doing it so fast?
Sorry. You showed me a different version of love. I appreciate, but I can't settle for a tiny lie. I can't forget. I won't forgive. I don't owe anyone an explanation. Don't ever lie about your age for any reason. I love you, MD. And she said, this was the best 9 months of my life. I have no regrets whatsoever. I just won't settle for a lie regardless. I forgive easily. I remember asking you about this several times before we started dating. Finding out today from your mum really broke me. A foundation built upon a tiny lie won't stand. I love how you loved me, but I hate how you never mentioned your divorce nor kids to me. Moving on, I don't think I want anybody else. Just gonna love you from a distance. And she said, I posted this because I know you will do everything to make sure we reconcile. I want it so bad to spend forever with you. I do. You are perfect in your loving, but no, not with this tiny lie. I would have still married you if you had told me. I would have. Now I can't trust you no more. This shit hurts. I don't need anyone to advise me on anything. I love my husband till forever, but I can't forgive this lie. You know what? I hear it and I respect it.
She's principled.
Like, I literally hear it's nuts, but I hear it and I respect it because you can tell she's a very principled person. And for her, she doesn't, if you can lie about, I get where she's coming from. If you can lie about this, and that's such a big part of who you are, I don't know what else you're hiding.
But the kids are grown, he's saying.
Yeah, he's got 3 kids. So I'm assuming that they obviously don't live with him and whatnot. But for you to get married...
That's a whole double life.
Yeah, for you to get married and not... Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I would not look at you the same. I'd literally be like, who is this person? because this is such a big part of your life that you have kept on me to the point where we've got married.
Yeah.
And I found out today via your mom. I respect it.
Yeah, to be honest, like hearing it initially, I was like, oh, maybe she's moving a bit mad. But the more and more I think about it, genuinely, it's like
for 5 minutes.
You shouldn't go into a relationship hiding something like that with no intention of saying it, because he wouldn't have said it. At this point, you have no intention.
He's married her, so of course he's not gonna.
He has no intention of saying that kind of thing. It's different because I get it sometimes. Sometimes you want to stagger the truth. It's not that you're lying to him, but you're not going to tell him. It's like it's not the right time.
And I get also wanting to see how far this goes.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Because not everyone needs to be privy to certain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I get about marriage.
You don't throw all your cards on the table straight away, kind of thing, because you're probably going to scare off a lot of people as well, kind of thing. But bro, you got 3 kids that are. Like, did they say where he was from? Because I'm like, I have an idea that he's Nigerian.
He doesn't say whether it's African, American. I assumed it was American.
Afghanistan,
But
Pakistan, Mexican.
Yeah, it's mad.
All right. I wanted to talk about quickly. Did you see the date? What's the Chappelle again? Floyd Mayweather and Deji fight. I
do not watch those fights ever. Seriously,
it was
I think. Did I watch?
I didn't watch the fight. I just saw a few of the highlights, and it was an absolute clown show.
Yeah, I don't.
Clown show. But yeah, guys.
Do you think he's broke? By the way, that's why he's doing it.
Who, Floyd?
Yeah.
Nah, I think Floyd's greedy.
Fair enough.
I think he's just greedy. And any opportunity to make peace, he grabs it with both arms.
Mm.
All right, guys, we got to bounce. We got the next crew coming in. But yeah, man, this was just a little pop-up episode.
Yeah.
Just to remind you guys to get your live show tickets.
Hello, hi.
Right now. Dice FM, links in the description. 15th of January, last ever live show. What I'm trying to say, it's gonna be lit. More details probably coming closer to the date. But yeah, grab your tickets right now, and we'll probably see you guys sometime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
Peace.